Hey, soul survivors, we are going to talk about, did I get scammed or did I just walk away from $4,000? What are some red flags? I was wondering if I should do this video because earlier today I got this message from somebody that I do not know. Now, I also have a Facebook page. Feel free to join it, Cynthia Schiller, Schiller. But I have about 3,000 followers. And so I don't know everybody that is on my channel. So I get this message through Messenger. And I'll tell you the story, but what made me decide to do it today is I also saw, it was just this little video, kind of see a woman from the behind just kind of dancing. And then this man walks up, turns out it's Kevin Bacon. So they start dancing, like romantic dancing. And it clicked. I was like, wait a sec, this is Kevin Bacon. He's super rich, famous. And it was just a small, quaint, tiny place. Didn't look like a mobile, like a recreational vehicle, like a big, huge camper. And it also looked a little bit kind of outdated, not trying to judge, but it just got me thinking, like, where are they? Is that their place? Like, it was very simple, like super simple. So I was like, is that where he lives? So I was seeing what his net worth was, and I realized that he lost like 100,000, 100 million, I think $100 million or something. So I just looked real quick. His net worth is still 45 million. So I don't know, maybe it's a cabin somewhere, but he fell prey to a Ponzi scam, which a Ponzi is like some corporation that doesn't exist. So he was scammed out of a lot of money, lost a lot. And I know my mom, after my father passed away, she was getting hit up by people on Facebook, how wonderful she is. And she seems like she has such a kind heart. They'd like to get to know her. They just wanted to take advantage of her. So when people are in a saddened state, they can fall prey a lot easier. So this lady just says Hannah Marie, and it does not have a last name. So she, I don't know how old she looks. I think she looks younger than me. She's probably in her 40s. I'm 53, but she reaches out and she says, hello, can I cash app you some money to pay all your bills and rent? If yes, DM, direct message me with your cash app tag and get blessed now. So I am friends with her on Facebook, but like I said, as a digital creator, I have a lot of friends. And it says she studied at North Carolina State University, Midway Carnivals at Free Agent, I believe is where she says she worked. It has like 222 friends. And so she starts out asking me that. And I said, why do you want to send me money and how much? Because I already feel like it's a scam. So I'm just trying to see, what are we talking about? You know, are you blessing people, you know, $10? I'd be, don't fall for that either, because sometimes that make you feel safe, that you can give away your bank information. And I'll tell you how the scam works at the end of this. So I did ask her, why do you want to send it to me? Because I don't know her, and how much. She says, and I'm going to read it jarbled because that's how she typed it. So I want you guys to try to pick up the red flags and we'll talk about them. Am here because God really bless me because my parents has late, and also they have a lot of properties they left for money, and also I have a oil and gas company. The money is not my problem. So am helping those babies that need money for their education and their bills. Also those who need money to buy anything she needs. That's why am here to help, because I know God will keep blessing me also. Never think I'm after your money or trying to take advantage of you. It's your choice. So there's a lot of spelling errors. I know sometimes people struggle with the which there, how do we spell it? She did spell it incorrectly. Some people kind of do. She did THERE instead of EIR, but sometimes we'll, you know, we can forgive that. But she said that her parents has late, which I'm taking her late parents, which means that they're deceased. They have a lot of properties. Now, my father recently-ish passed away, and I still sometimes talk about him in the present tense. And you got to get used to when they're gone. It's like a subconscious denial. So I continue. I said, that's awesome. Which oil company do you own? Will electric cars affect your business? So I'm just trying to, see if it's, somebody scamming me, because if it's, somebody who doesn't know anything about their business, they won't know how to react. So she says Exxon Mobil Corp. That's the name. Now that's a very large oil company. And for her to own it, sometimes I was kind of thinking maybe she means shareholder. I did a quick search, but they had, I think, 628,000 workers or something. So I'm like, I'm not going to go that into it. So she continues, I know it's not easy for you to trust someone you don't know, and I'm here not to scam anyone or do bad to anyone on here. God sees all my single words on here. Whatever, and it's spaced, whatever, say here. Karma will judge me. If I did anything bad, will face the karma. So don't doubt, I can assure you about this 100%, and you'll never regret this. And I just kind of playing along. I'm like, you're so sweet. How much can you send me? This is such a blessing. And I go, you look so young. May I ask how you were able to purchase such a large company? I wish I had your intelligence. So I'm purposely, I'm kind of playing the game. Maybe that's narcissistic, but I feel I'm being played. So I asked, how she's able to do that. And so she said, thanks, to me, saying she's so sweet. And in response to how much can you send me, she says, okay, is 2,500 enough for all your needs, but promise me you won't block me once you receive your first payment, though, because have been scammed a lot by lots of fakes, babe, around, though. So she's saying that she's been scammed, kind of either tugging at my heartstrings or making me feel comfortable, like I would never scam you because I've had it happen to me. So I reply, oh no, how do people scam you? So she just says, I don't know why. So I said, how, not why. And so I said 2,500 would be amazing. And I already feel like I'm being scammed, so I'm not going to go through with it. So I'm like, why not play it? So I said, if there's any way you could send me 4,000, I'd be so thankful. And so she continues to the, I don't know why. She says, some are just wicked. I hate fakers. I go, that's sad, me too. She goes, okay, yeah, no problem. I'm going to help you anyway. Do you use Cash App? So she did not hesitate on me adding on $1,500 above her offer, which is extremely generous to a stranger. And I told her, you're a lifesaver. No, I use PayPal. Do you have PayPal? She goes, yeah. What's your PayPal? I said, can you send me yours and I can send a money request? She goes, no, it can't work that way. I understand, but in realities, there's fee and I can't harm you. I have as a kids and I won't want my kids to get scammed or hurt. So why would I hurt you? I'm honest, and the Bible say, love your neighbor as yourself. That's the golden rule. I go, it's okay. I would be paying the fee. Or if you let me know your last name, I can send you a friend and family request so we can avoid the fee. There's no fee to you either way. And I said, I'm so happy right now. And so she continues, says, I meant feel, not fee. So I thought she was talking about the fee through Cash App or PayPal, because it's like, I think 3.5%, or I forget. It's one of those things, you just got to pay it. So you pay it. Maybe it's 2.5%. But she says, no, it can't work that way. I understand. But in reality, so she meant feel. I think she's trying to say that I am feeling hesitant, but she is not sounding like she's a native English speaker. And I'll look, she might have some Hispanics in her. I'd have to look at her face a little bit more. But if she's, it seems like based on her profile that she's been living in America, and there's nothing wrong with being Hispanic, but I'm just trying to say some red flags. A lot of times you get foreign speakers, and I don't know where she's really from. So anyways, So she goes, what's your PayPal? I said, please give me yours so I can feel comfortable with this. That way I can be comforted. This is real. I'm in shock you chose me to bless. I feel so grateful. So she goes, there's no way I'm on business account, so no way to request. I said, I was going to request. Sound good? Just send me your PayPal and I can send the request. She goes, bye. So I'm playing along. So I play the little victim, like, this meek little person with no friends. And I go, what did I do wrong? Now I'm crying. I thought you wanted to help me. You sounded so kind. Now you're mad at me. And so she goes, bye. And I go, why are you mad at me? Everyone leaves me. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I thought we were new friends and now you want to leave me already. I need you. Please help me. So she goes, okay. I go, thank you. Please send me your PayPal. I appreciate this. You're an angel. And she goes, what's your PayPal? So is this legit? Do I tell her my PayPal? Some of the red flags, there's no last name and the broken English. And I'm not saying people who have broken English. I'm an English as a second language teacher. I love those people. They're learning English. My point is it's not matching up with their profile. It's kind of odd for a young person to, and I'm not saying she's young, but how old does she look to me? I don't know. 35 to 45. I don't know exactly. But there's also, giving me extra money. I don't know her. The double talking, parents past, but current. And I can kind of understand that. Like when I speak of my father, sometimes you'll hear me correct myself. And she's using a lot of God. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I, do talk about him, but I don't usually. I don't know. I think here, she's trying to say what a good person she is. She's also telling me not to that I won't regret it, trying to reassure me. And that's where it gets really sad is in life. Sometimes I've had it. I told you guys an example before where I was working at a bar when the ladies had all their money stolen, and for whatever reason, she thought it was me and I did not do it. So I'm trying to defend myself. Like, I know I wasn't back here and this and that. And so because I was defending myself, she's like, yep, you're guilty. And I wasn't. So this lady, sometimes we don't know somebody's background. Why is she, she did say she's been scammed before, but it's also a red flag. It is also a red flag. And she's like done with me. And then all of a sudden she wants to help me again, but she's not hearing my words of, I'm uncomfortable with this. Can you comfort me and use my PayPal? That way there's no fee. You don't have to worry about it. So she sent me a request for money. She would be paying the fee. So, do fees really matter? It's really not that much. If you're willing to give somebody $4,000, what would that work out to? I don't know. But as a business owner, I've done that. It's like, yeah, that's fine. It's, a couple bucks in the big scheme of things. And she's making it sound like she's so rich. ExxonMobil, I do question that, because she is kind of young, family money maybe, but, do people really just reach out? Like, why me? There's homeless people. Go help somebody who's homeless. I didn't post anything on my Facebook that says, oh, dang it, my car just broke down. I really wish somebody would help me. I didn't say I outgrew all my clothes or my dog's sick. There was nothing that I said that leads somebody to believe that I would need money to pay all my bills. And how quick she was like, yeah, I'll give you an extra $1,500. And it's getting to the point where we can't trust anybody. And that's scary, what's going on in the world. Also, I do want to say that with narcissistic abuse is different than trials and tribulations we're going to have in relationships. There are miscommunications. There are things that come up, like if somebody's legitimately sick and they have to cancel. But I am scared with all the, you'll see it generation to generation, the overcompensating to try to get back into a healthy state. And it's ever changing. So now we do focus more on the LGBTQ when we didn't do that as much before. So some things are, in that pendulum swing right now to adjust that with relationships. I see a lot of you did me wrong one time, that you're done. Now it depends on what it is. Because in that high value woman thing that I follow, there is some good advice, but I'm also trying to see perceptions. And, people are like, I send them a text at 7:00 at night. We've had 2 dates and it's already 10 a.m. and I haven't heard from him. Well, he's obviously not interested, da, 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 da. And, there is times and, you got to give somebody some time to get back to you, that we're into this instant gratification. So some relationships are worth keeping, some are worth not. If somebody is willing to compromise with you, it's a good relationship, but they can take accountability. But as far as the scams that are going out on there, there's certain free websites and there's so much terms and conditions. And I don't like how so many things are hooked up to Google, where you have to sign in with your email address. I have several email addresses because I have different social media, and it all like combines. It links to me. So I don't know if it links to my bank account somehow. Is there something that I lost in a purchase that I made, that all this information is collected, that if I hit a terms and condition without reading through it thoroughly, is it going to be some hidden monthly fee or something I overlook, a one-time fee, that it will be easy to scam people? And how that scam works, I promise you guys I would tell you, is from the research I've done. And what it is they ask for your email address, which links to your PayPal or your Cash App. They send you money, it goes into your bank account, and then somehow they dispute it and they get the money back. And I've had through PayPal, when I had my costume business, that, for instance, there was one lady who ordered 9 outfits. I sent all but 1 because I was waiting for a specific dye lot. So the 2 different dye lots matched up, because she needed it for the UV, the black lights, and it would glow different. And I know it glows different. So I was trying to make sure she had what she needed. So she got 8 out of 9 costumes. I did communicate with her, but she wanted it all at the same time. So she contacted PayPal and they pulled all that money out of my account. And they didn't just pull out for the 1 outfit, they pulled out all the money. So I know that they can pull money out. And this was years ago, it might have changed. But so she sends me, let's say $4,000. I put $4,000 into my account. I'm super happy, pay my rent, do this or that. And then she can file a dispute somehow. And she uses a stolen credit card to give me the money. And I put it in my account. She complains, somehow it goes back onto her account. Somehow they switch the numbers. Now, I don't know how they switch the numbers, because I've done returns at stores and they always want that same card. But I wonder how it would happen if you're like, my card was stolen. Would they people lie, or it could be a legitimate thing. Like, I've never thought about that. If you make a purchase and you lose your credit card, are you unable to return the item? So that's how the scam works. That even if it's, oh, they sent me money, be careful on that, because they can pull it back out and then you will be liable for it. So if you went hog wild and bought a new car, not really with 4,000, but if you spent all that money, you're going to be in the hole if you were just fun spending. So be aware of scams. Share some of the scams you guys have seen. There are so many out there. I had even salespeople. There was one where I got a flyer. Everybody in my complex got a flyer where it says that I won, I think, $5,000. And I called the company and they're like, going round and round, wouldn't give me direct answers. And so finally, I'm telling them I don't want to drive out there. It's like 45 minutes away. I want to make sure. So all I need is my driver's license and to show up with this card, and I get the 5,000. And they're like, sounds like it. And I asked again, and she's like, yeah, that's what it sounds like. And never said yes or no. So we had to be careful, because when I drove out there, I could tell they were ready to give me a sales pitch, try to sell me a car. And I just was straight up with them. I'm only here for this. I don't want or need a new car. And the guy's like, you're going to be pissed. So they gave me a $5 gift card to Walmart, but my gas cost more than that. So I was definitely not happy. And it's all they just wanted you in the door. And even when you call, I was on the phone like a half hour with that person, trying to make sure I'm not wasting my time. So we live and learn. That's why I want you guys to share some of the scams that you've been through, so we know what's out there. Keep yourselves protected. Also, the other thing that worried me was Cash App. I use that to send my friend some money, and then I start getting requests from people who I have no clue who they are, and I got several. So it scared me, like, is there some way they can get into my account? So if you have like a business or something like that, you get a lot of money coming in and out. Be careful who you send money to. Make sure it's a legitimate request. Is it, a family member's friend that you agreed to send money, or is it some stranger? So protect yourselves out there. And one-on-ones are available. Topic requests are welcome. And comment below. What were some of the scams that you've heard of? See you soon.